the 2024 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and we have D-League action for our final game of the night. D Team 1, and D-League Team 3. Two 15-minute halves coming your way, and the D-League 3 teams. We've seen all 3 teams at least once today. Team 2 has finished up their day. Team 1 and 3. Rebound by Nino. Nino fakes with one hand. Goes up and scores on the other. Nino makes it a 4-0 score. Pass to the corner. It's for Lau. Easy rebound for Nino. Here's Lindsay underneath. 3 white jerseys surround him. Still trying to score, and he does. Surprisingly, Lindsay fights through it. Cordo Taylor finds E.J. Witt in the paint. Witt having a hard time as 2 orange jerseys collaborate against him. Then a jump ball will be called. Here's Lau. One-on-one from the corner. 2 hands on him. Koldani was pushed from behind by Godot Taylor. A foul trying to shoot. Jaden Gellington, who's a dominant player in this D-League. I heard the coaches talking about him during the dinner break. There'll be white ball coming in now. Nino will inbound for Team 3. Remember, just evaluation games today, which means the coaches evaluating the players, evaluating the teams, how they play with one another, and then after this game, the coaches will meet behind closed doors, have a draft of the players, pick them for the best competition and what they think they can win a championship with. And when it comes to Friday morning and the championship games get played, who will come out on top? Well, we'll see how the players react to the coaching styles and how the coaches do at drafting a team. Here's Gellington. Under the hoop, but decides to pass out. Wing 3, short. Koldani, rebound. Past one defender. Second defender comes over to help, but Koldani doesn't care. He scores anyway. Ties the game at 4 apiece. Nino. Good ball movement from the outside. Koldani gets faked on the fake pass. Here's a steal for Lau. Rivas chased down. Behind the back pass to Lindsay. Lindsay can't finish, but Lau with the awareness to find the open man behind him. Now the other way. Here's Godot Taylor. Spins through everyone, an extra step, but caught for the double dribble.
Timeout, court 1.
5 minutes into play. Tied at 4 apiece. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. A mild 2024 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and we have a tie game 4-4 here in our final game of the day. It's the D-League Team 1 and 3. Here's Lau. Back to the middle, poked by multiple defenders. Spear. He gets his hands on this, hands it over to Nino. And D-League division, talking to some of the coaches, and it seems like the D-League, which is the middle school, doesn't have the size that we've seen from camps before, but the competition and the level across the board is fairly equal. And whether it's a well-rounded player or a really good shooter, a really well ball handler, a great defender, everyone's strengths balance out. And what's going to cause a difference in the draft room tonight is, can a coach put together the most well-rounded team? That's what's going to win it. You can't have a team of just shooters. You can't have a team of just defenders. It's going to be that most well-rounded team. Back in the old school days where everyone, you might have your own positions, but you need to be well-rounded in that fact. And we're going to see what the coaches are able to do tonight, but we won't find out until who's on which team until tomorrow morning. Spear got it to go. Lau has Gellington on his left side. Calls Gellington over for a screen. He gets a screen from the opposite side instead, and Spear has been on in every single play, both offensively and defensively, for Team 3. That's something to look at in the draft room as well. White on the attack, wraps it up with the right hand. Couldn't quite creep it over the rim, or else that would have gone through, but now they'll just have to reset up down on the baseline. Foul called by the back judge. A chance to do it again. Inbound. Bounces off the chest of the intended target there, Cyrus Godot Taylor. Couldn't quite get the handle on the ball. Lau leaves his feet before knowing he's getting passed to, but somehow finds Gellington, who gets fouled in the paint. Barrows Gets into Gellington. He gets fouled on the shot. And a player that you definitely need to foul. He can score every time if he wanted to, but the defense has to do a better job of not making contact, forcing him to miss without picking up fouls. Lindsay, reverse. No. Goes back at it. Him and Gellington, a miscommunication there. One of them could have grabbed that rebound, but instead they pushed it away from each other, and it turns it over to Team 1. Lau pokes the pass from White. Lau speeding through, smokes the layup. Barrows cuts it to the back door. What a find and what a play, Blaze Michael. Left-hand scoop, traveled first. Gellington.
Timeout, court 1.
White gets a rebound. It'll be White ball coming in just a moment. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. The D-League at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Team 1, Team 3 for our final game of the night and our final evaluation game. Monday, that's all it is. You do drills in the morning, evaluation games at night, and the coaches, they've just seen about everything they need to see as White hits a deep 2 and ties the game at 8 apiece. But they've seen just about all they need to see. They're going to go into a room just after the conclusion of this game, draft their teams and who they think will be the perfect fit with each other. That's a hard decision. I know the coaches all Monday, as soon as the campers show up, they look at the players. They see them shoot around before any drills that they do. They look at them through every game, every score, every play, every possession, see their strengths, see their weaknesses, and then try to pair them with the best team possible. Rivas gets Gellington to jump. Rivas against Gellington. Hands it behind his back, sets the screen to give him space. Can't hit the three, but a foul on the ground with a push. White Pump fakes a three, hands it over to Rivas. Shuffles his feet, gets away with the travel. His 16-footer, front iron, rebound down. Going the other way, launches off the foot. I believe that was Blaze Michael who it went out on. Koldani asking for some help. Barros. It's back to White. Witt calling for it. Over one defender. Shoots it up and in. From the second spot off the block, E.J. Witt.
2 minutes left.
Blaze Michael once again showing off his driving skills. Gets right through. Calling out the play, DJ Michael. He'll take a shot. Got it for three from the right side wing. Celebration with White. Be 13-8. Blaze Michael. Gellington. Gellington has Rivas all over him. Gets it up and in. Defense, too much for the handles. Blaze Michael getting that ball out of the handle. Koldani with under 10 seconds needs to get a shot. E.J. Witt down in the key. Gellington gets it off. Blocked in the last second by Rivas to end the half with a 13-12 score. The 2024 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp continues next. 13-12 at the half. It's NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. D-League Division, teams 1 and 3. The D-League evaluation games, this is the final of them. And the evaluation games as a whole, all the coaches will get behind closed doors just after the conclusion of this game, draft the teams that they want for the rest of the week. And tomorrow morning, we'll find out who is on which team with which coach. And starting tomorrow afternoon, they'll have their first game with each other. And then it'll go all the way until Friday for Championship Friday. Here's Koldani. Ask for a screen from Lau. Off the left side is Gellington. Gellington. Up over Rivas. Whistle blows for the foul. Baseline. Lindsay gets his own miss. Puts it back up. Front rim. Rivas fighting for him with it. And a jump ball will be called. With the alternating possession, it'll stay with Team 1. Gellington shoves over Rivas and makes him pay. Rivas gave him a hard time on the last possession, and Gellington said, I'm not going to go for that anymore. Step back into a three. Looks good. No good. Lau going for the rebound. Gets beat out by Nino, who gets blocked from behind by Lau. A back-and-forth battle. Nino forced to give it out to Rivas. Rivas' shot. It's good. Nothing but net from the outside. Count it for 3. Gellington blocked inside by Rivas. Depending on what the D-League coaches decide, that's going to be a fun battle through the week. Gellington versus Rivas, and of course Spear in there as well. Depending on what the coaches do, that's where the competition comes into play. They're here to make it fun, fair, and competitive, and they're here to out-coach too. They may have the ragtag group, but they still want to win that championship, but they know what is the abilities of these players. Koldani hits from the outside, and that's another one that the coaches are excited about. They're excited about everyone and the abilities and where they can place them, but Koldani was one of those players who is an underlining character when they first showed up, but now has made him the staple of the D-League. Three on the way. It's good. Nino over Lau. Lau now to Lindsay. Creates separation over Spear. Wow, the offense is on fire. Travel by Spear. Blaze Michael calling it for it down the left side. Lau goes to the right. Gellington is in the corner. Multiple defenders surrounding Lau. Lindsay goes off the block. Gellington gets poked by Rivas. Get called for a foul, but once again, the matchup that the coaches want, if they can get both on the same team to avoid them going against each other, that's what the coaches want. But at the same time, the coaches want that to happen. They want the competition to be fierce. 3 from the corner. It's good. The knockdown triple from Lau will send us to a timeout. You're watching the D-League on NorCal Sports TV. Under 10 minutes to go in the second half, 23-18. Nino gets it over to EJ Witt. A bad roll comes off, hits the support system, and with these outdoor courts, the support system is right there behind the game of play, and if the ball hits that or if a player touches that while touching the ball, it is considered out of bounds. White, he was the intended target on the pass. Lindsay takes it away up court. Blaze Michael right to left. Lau right hand off the backboard. No, blows the layup, and then a battle for it leads it to go out of bounds. It'll stay on that side of the court. Lindsay in the paint, got it to go. Little extension of the arm. Nino gets away with it. Nino will stay with it, though, and put it back in and answer the last bucket. Lindsay gets rejected on his shot. It'll stay with Team 1. Barrows guarded by Witt. Kildani, corner 3, off the back iron. Barrows chases it down. Right past Witt he goes, and with an easy right-hand finish, it continues to a 7-point game in favor of Team 1. White, right side wing. Last touch on Witt. Lau, guarded heavily by White. Up and down, Lindsay. Lindsay backing down between two white jerseys, gets it to fall in the stare down and the pump to the chest. Fantastic handle up top. Blaze Michael gets blown by Lau. Michael to his right. Lau will take it all himself with ease. Goldani called for the blocking foul. Just a little bit too much contact for the officials' liking. Godot Taylor from the baseline to inbound. Nino to White. Good ball movement for Team 3. Deep three-point range. My goodness, that was close. Off the front rim. Another three taken. Front rim again as it bounces off the top of E.J. Witt. Out of bounds. Plays Michael to the other corner. Koldani couldn't grip the pass. Goes off his shin, out of bounds. High screen from White. Called for the offensive foul. Moving before he was set.
Timeout on court 1.
29-20 is the score with 5 to play in the second half. It's the D-League at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Final 5 minutes of this D-League evaluation game. 29-20 is the score with Team 3 leading Team 1 leading Team 3. We've seen a lot of great competition in this game. A 9-point separation is a lot for what we've seen through this. Some of the shots that should have fallen didn't, and that's kind of what's given the advantage. And here we just see it go down for Lindsay again. Team 3 hasn't been so lucky with the ball in the basket. They've gotten all the opportunities they need, but a lid seems to be protecting the basket from Team 3 being able to get themselves back into play. Barrows got it, touches every part of the rim, and toilet bowl flushes through. Michael swings it. Gellington, a nice strong bucket underneath. Spear holding near the perimeter. Stolen by Barrows, but official saw some contact on the reach-in. Rivas. Michael gets a good bounce. White, too long on his three. Gellington sees an opening. Lau. Excuse me, that's Michael. Back to Gellington. Lindsay. Gellington got the ball stripped with clean hand in the cookie jar. Spear asking for it. He gets it. An open three. Michael with Witt on his left hip. Michael, his three. It'll be good. Knocks it down. 40 points for Team 1. Spear. A lot of contact from Barrows. Will be white ball from the baseline. The final minute. Team 2 down big. Remember, it's just evaluation games. Spear gets another basket inside. Gellington
30 seconds left.
attacks the middle. Rivas called for a foul and could be the final play for Team 1, already up by 18. It's Kaldani who gets the inbound. Pump fakes, gets the defense to jump. Kaldani, right hand finish. Great use of the box on the backboard.
10, 9,
Final 10 seconds.
7, 6, 5,
Looking for one final shot. Spear looking at options. Blaze Michael picked up the defense. No shot will be attempted as it ends us there, 40-22 for the D-League evaluation game between Team 1 and Team 2. Coaches will now draft the players behind closed doors, and we'll find out tomorrow what team all the players are on and which coach will have that shot at a championship. You've been watching the 2024 NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.